guys, what is going on? Red Match here, and welcome back to the episode of Ranked with Red, where today we're going to be ranking up the Fluxschool deck, of course, for the June 2018 season. The last time we ranked this deck, it went, I think, 3155, so I'm hoping to get maybe that same ranking or higher if I can. So without further ado, let's just jump into it and see what happens. Alright, so in match number 1 here, I'm going to discard one Knight of Flowers. I think that's going to be the plan. I'm hoping for something like a little lower cost. I get Flux, not what I'm exactly looking for. But, of course, we still have the other, draw after the card mulligan. It's a bit early in the morning, but that's all right. We're going up against Leif Erikson. Got the green-white going on. White's becoming a fairly popular color in terms of usage. I think people like to experiment with the Druids a little bit, and with the idea that we could be seeing more cards in that faction in the coming days. I think people are more willing to try it in ladder to see what they can work with now, and then maybe expand upon their decks once the new cards come out, which again we don't know what they are, but I'm theorizing a couple of Druid cards, if anything, right now, because the faction really needs that reinforcement, which they do not have right now. Being a brand new faction, and really they don't have a lot of new cards per se to them. They're really, I mean, half of the deck might be considered new card, or half the faction might be considered new cards, while the other half is really just considered older cards just put into the faction to really stabilize them as such, not necessarily, not really defining the faction, but just they're there, they reinforce it, they make it, what it is. So Leaf passes his first turn. It took him a while to do so. I don't know if that's... Okay, so now he's starting to get into it. A Sound City Guard, that's fine. Two boys just right there. I'm going to try and coin out a Southport Captain just to see where that gets me. Plus we have the Invest for maybe a Flux next turn or a Barbarian, depending on what he kind of throws at us. Really, there's no point in doing anything with these Hassan City Guards. I think his best option right now is to trade both of them. Or he Dagger Storms my captain. Okay. That's not what I was really expecting. So let's go with a Barbarian instead of a Flux, knowing that he's probably got that removal again. If he throws out another Dagger Storm at us, then he's going to at least have to sacrifice one of the two guards. But honestly, playing a Dagger Storm against the cap... I mean, it was alright. I'm not going to say it was a bad move. It just kind of an unexpected one at that. So Blacksmith comes out. His guards are going to be able to trade with Barbarian now. I'm going to see if he takes this trade. He could easily just ignore it and move on and then force me to do something with my Barbarian, which he actually does. Okay, interesting. So then let's do this, I guess. I'm going to push a Flux up and see where that gets me. He's down one guard, of course, but he's got another just 3-1 sitting there. Can do some damage, can trade with that Barbarian, although he does got 5 gold. Okay, murders the Flux, and then kills off the Barbarian, and then pushes Blacksmith up, even though I don't really think that's the best idea for Blacksmith, because he's really a support unit, not a aggro unit, but... I guess if you want 2 damage, go ahead and have it. It's not going to do a hell of a lot for you, but you're willing to try. There's an Onslaught. Okay, so I think Leaf's deck is composed of a lot of bleed aspects or debuffs from the Pirates. I think more than the Druids in this case. Although he's probably writing the Druid for Fenrir. Okay. Yeah, I'll still get, a decent unit out of this. I think our best bet is to force a trade out. Actually, I just recognized what I could have done, and I'm just face palming so hard right now. I think here we'll do this. Not that. We'll do this. So that way our Knight of Flowers can survive a hit from the Blacksmith. Plus we get a Lumberjack out as well. 2-2 for the additional draw, and now the Armory is, providing that global buff. Although Leaf hasn't been doing a hell of a lot himself. Okay, we see the Southport Captain come out. Could that get a Dwarven Scope maybe? It actually does. Okay, interesting. So now there's a 3-4 Dwarven Scope plus Rampage. Okay, so I think he's gunning for my Armory at this point. If he's not gunning for the Armory, I have no idea what he's doing. Okay, yep. He gunned for the armory, which is fine. We have, I think, methods to deal with that. Although it's methods that are just a bit troublesome to accept. Actually, here's what we can do. And then yeah, okay. So we're gonna use our Robins to sacrifice into that captain, but then we also can play a witch doctor to kill off the blacksmith as well to really clear the field here. Now we're kind of back to the start of the game, honestly, just with more coins. Um, he's got 4 cards, I got 4 cards, although I have a witch doctor on the field, and he throws out a Mordock. All right. Um, interesting. Okay. So here's what we can do to spice things up just a little bit. It's a very, very strong possibility that he's easily going to scope this and create a whole nother problem. So I'm going to create... Oh, well, Sunflower's going back there. So I'm going to create multiple threats for this Mordock at once. And see where this goes. Honestly, he could probably take out the Witch Doctor very, very simply. And I prioritize that as sort of the, like, biggest threat. This could backfire very, very heavily in our face if he does the right thing or has the right cards here. But I'm banking on the fact that he doesn't really have a Dwarven Scope and he needs to attack with the Mordock up front. Okay, so he goes for an execution play. Hits our Sunflower in the back thanks to the damage from... I just forgot the card's name. Son of a bitch. I can't remember the name right now. From the Witch Doctor, I think. I think that was what we call it. But anyway, I'm going to quickly mug this Mordock here. Oh, hold on. We'll also have to do this. And the flower is put in a tricky position too. Actually, you know what we can do with it? We'll throw out the captain as well to just really... Huzzah! And he doesn't have any chain, of course, the lack of Vikings. So we'll see how he handles the situation. Anything on the other side of the board right now can kill Mordock. Okay, there's a blacksmith times 2. Okay, so he's got his guy back up to 4, which is always fine. He's going to have to trade into the Knight of Flowers, though, without killing it. Summons a Banshee as well. That's going to give him a free spell card if he, of course, decides to kill. Which, honestly, that's his best bet right now. It's just I think he's got to kill the... Okay, not what I was... actually, yeah, that makes sense. But then he's got to trade one of his blacksmiths into our captain here to really make an impact. Which I don't think he's actually going to take the risk. Yeah, no, he's not. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I think now we just throw the finishing touches on him. Ooh! Okay, that actually is going to shake up things just a little bit. Because he's got... Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, there's no... And then we gotta throw our Craxus up here, because there's no point in really... Ooh. I need a scope right now, that's what I need. And I need Craxus to kill for draw. Because that Sea Witch can be a huge, huge pain in the ass with the double blacksmith out on the board. Essentially, that's like a 9 attack unit right there. If that kind of makes sense. And now he's positioning it so that, I'm being threatened by it. But again, I just need... Well... Okay, that can't reach me, but I don't want the scope. That can't reach anything. Yeah, I'm put in a tricky position here. Because that Sea Witch can hit literally anything on the board, and it's kind of keeping me back, which I don't want. If I need an Arbiter's Return pretty much right about now. Because right now he's put in a position where I can't touch him, and he knows that, so he's building up back there. Yeah, it's just moving everything ever so closer, which is just really, really unfortunate. I mean, I could do something right now, but it's going to be... Okay, actually, no. We don't have to worry about it, per se. It's going to be a huge waste of the heal, but I have to do it to get rid of the Sea Witch, just to push it off of face. And then we could do we could do a Craxus up here. And then I guess T-Rex can go down here, maybe? We can try that. But then do I want to... Yeah, I think I do want to throw out the Witch Doctor. Oh, I forgot. He has Storm Strike. Well, to be honest, he's got to attack with Fenrir to use that. That's sort of the key here. Unless he's got another unit built up. We are in double death, or double death. Double draw sudden death, but the question is he going to use it? I don't feel like he's going to. Because he knows that if anything, it's going to only kill the Sunflower unless he hits, like, say, Craxus with it on a Fenrir. And he doesn't want to give me the draw, I think. Because that's what he doesn't like. He's got that advantage on me, clear as day. But I think he knows if he attacks the Craxus with it, with anything right now, he's going to give me pretty much equal to his card hand, if not more. And then attacking the Sunflower would be pointless because nothing's actually going to get killed by the Storm Strike. Really only the Sunflower, which he's initially attacking. Okay, there's a Rampage. So he, prevents me from getting that. Okay, that's fair, I guess. He got me there. I didn't expect him to have that. What can we... Nothing good. Yeah, this first game's probably going to look like a troublesome defeat, if anything, because we can't... Ugh. It's going to be a pain in the ass for later. Yep, okay. Oy vey. Let's hope that actually can go through instead of not. That technical issues on my side, don't need to worry about it. Okay, that's going to be even more pain in the ass. Griffin's going to get big and buffy. Ugh. I feel like I'm just not playing correctly today. There's another Sea Witch to boat. Okay, another Tyrannosaur in emergency state. Not gonna really help us all too much here. I mean, yeah, that can hit that there. Yeah, so we're gonna end up probably losing this one. And that's alright. If you want to maintain the rank, I always know that we just have to win at least 3 of them to sort of maintain that 3,000 rank. I think. Hopefully this loss doesn't really swerve us in that direction. Yeah, he's gonna move everything up. I mean, I kind of don't want to surrender because I know that's sort of not, it's what I preach not to do, so I'm kind of following that. But everything, I mean, it's tough when things like this happen, when things seem to go your way and it just, been happening to me a lot recently with a couple of these games. Maybe that's just me. Okay, Blacksmith and Flux, fantastic. Flux showed up this late in the match. Hooray, we can probably do that. Yeah, and he's probably going to want to BM in all sorts of ways, or just go for the kill. That's fine. So, our first match is probably going to be, it is a loss here, but I'm not going to let that deter me too much. We win some, we lose some, and obviously a lot came from in the end there that just really I wasn't prepared for, and neither was my deck. So, with that being said, let's jump into match number 2, try to move on from that crushing defeat on the first match, and hopefully we can do better. Ay vey. Alright, so match number 2 here. I kept you guys out of the mulligan because I was trying to figure out something for later when I'm making this video, piecing it together. But we're going up against Justyen. I guess I can work with that. He's rocking the Viking Warlock deck. He just played a Dragon Search, as you can see there. So I'm not sure what this guy's really rocking for a deck. It could be just aggression, which is, it looks to be the case here with the Berserker. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. He could easily have a burn for me. I don't know. Let's see what happens if I put this guy out in front of him. I'm nervous that he's just gonna burn this because he's rocking the warlocks. Yeah. I should have known. I should have went with a more safe route. And now I got that to worry about. 4, 5. Plus a warrior. Warrior's iffy. Oh, witch doctor. Perfect. 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 Save myself from a bit of trouble there. Alright, emergency state's gone, but that's fine. Um, I'm hoping the warrior doesn't get... Nah, the warrior shouldn't get a huge buff. I mean, honestly, it kind of... he's making an aggro deck, or at least making an attempt to do aggro. Um, okay, hello. Oh shit, this guy's really going aggro. Alright, I see you. I see you. Yep, we'll do that. There we go. Alright. Wow, okay. I didn't expect the Infernal Furnace. So that's kind of nifty. Flamestorm, that's going to kill everything on the board, plus the Ice Drake to reinforce, his side of the field. Perfect. Pegacorn. Beautiful block there. It's going to do wonders. If he throws a lightning card on Ice Drake, it's only going to do 3 damage to castle. Obviously, he can't really... Okay, never mind. He can fear us away. Oh, wow. Is he going to... Okay, 8. No, we're still... Unless he has a buff? Or a burn? No, it doesn't. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're still in this matchup. Almost had me there, buddy. Almost had me. That was close. Alright. So now we're back on even ground, and pretty much I think we just have to start pushing on him, because he's running out of cards to use. He can't burn my Pegacorn, obviously, so he's going to try, he's trying to just throw everything he can at me, but the Arbiter's Return is probably what did him in. He got very close, though. Spear Strike, Ice Drake. If his Drake was a little stronger initially, then we would have lost, and that, I would have been, oof. It would have been worse than the last match that we had. But I think here, we're just going to end up wiping the board here. Horseman on Kraxus, okay. He's going to try and burn Kraxus. Okay, well, I still get the draw, so essentially I'm not... Pegacorn doesn't affect, or the Salahar's Last Will doesn't affect Pegacorn, so we can do a bit of this. We'll throw a school down here. Plus a lumberjack. And kind of push up a lot of things here. Obviously, he could have a second Flamestorm and then just burn everything, but Pegacorn's still going to be alive, so... Okay, he blazes. And then, of course, a Berserker to trade off with... Okay, no, he doesn't want to admit that he needs to really kill the Pegacorn, which is going to be his downside here, or downfall here. So look what we can do now. Actually, yeah, we can do this. I almost did a mistake. Here we go, Southport Captain. Because Mugging or Southport Captain, either way, we would have had to draw from School of Knowledge. But I think Just Yen is done here. Lumberjack hits Pegacorn. He's gonna want to get that off his face. Imp, yeah, he's gonna kill off the lower Pegacorn, obviously. Ooh, okay. We'll play an Armory then. School of Knowledge, next to the School of Knowledge. I don't know why I just said School of Knowledge. But yeah, I think that's going to be the game. Well played to Just Yen. He almost had us, like I said, initially. He brought us down to, what, I think 3 with that Spear Strike, Ice Drake combination, but not going to work. So we'll take victory in match number 2. Very smoothly, I might add. So that being said, let's move on to match number 3, and hopefully we have similar luck to what we just saw in that match. Okay. Let's do this. That's not bad. So match number 3 here, going up against rank 30. I think this guy's close to the top 10, right? I don't know. I don't pay attention. I think, no, well, the colors, I think I've seen him run it, he does focus on a Last Will deck, so I gotta keep that in mind. Hey, look, a Dwarven Miner. guess I can do to that. I can mug it. Um, let me just see. So, yeah, rank 30. This is actually going to be a big victory if we can kill off, this guy. I just blanked out on the name for a second. I don't know why. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna care too much if he does damage. Oh, here's what we can do. Just to really reinforce that my flux isn't going anywhere. Go ahead, I encourage you to take another shot. Yeah, see, now he's nervous. He doesn't know. Well, okay, that's a decent move. That I question. And he follows up, of course, with the Barbarian. That is fine. Let's do a little... Actually, no, hold up. Let's do a little bit of Flux first. And then take him down here. And then I think we just further mug, right? I don't know. I don't know. He's kind of just rushing me at this point. And I'm not able to push out units, so it's kind of in a tricky position. I don't want to say I'm in a dire situation, not by any standard. Okay, so then let's do... Look at that. And then we'll do this. Flux pushes up right there. If he wants to take another shot with Barbarian, be my guest. You can probably clearly burn the Hassan City Guard. Or fear it. Again, even better for us because we still keep that unit. Oh, hello. Okay, so now we're in burn territory. Yikes. So let's do this. Yeah, and we're gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit this. Yeah, we'll just throw... Oh, actually here, we can do this. Ay. Well, I mean, like I said, we're in burn range here, so obviously if he just plays 2 defective flame cannons, which he's probably obviously packing, the game's probably going to be over. Although he throws out the Northlands Ranger, which is interesting. We can do this. I guess we can do that. We're going to try and take it easy. I probably just lost the game there because I'm not pushing aggression, and he's probably just be like, oh, burn. But I'm hoping to draw for an Arbiter's Return here. I had to set up something. There's a Craxus. Okay, howdy. Guess what? I have one, two. I was like, question. Actually, no, we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. Oh, no. Actually, we can do this. Huzzah! I forgot my Tyrannosaur got 7 attack thanks to the armory. I'm like, is that going to be enough to do anything? I was actually thinking of using the Gathering Ice, but I'm like, I had always mental brain farts I have with these kind of things. Swordsman, okay, he heads up there. He's down here. That's fine. You know what I'll do? Woo! Where am I? You don't know where I am. Okay, then we'll do a bit of... No, we'll do a Robins. We'll do a Robins play. I mean, I'm still very, very scared about the burn range we're in right now. Like, I need to get some sort of heal. Okay, Tarius Files. There it is. Okay, cool. Got the Arbiter's Return. Beautiful. We get to play that next turn. Um, although now he's probably just like, uh, I actually I don't even know what. Oh, not the right one. He thinking I moved my T-Rex up. I didn't move it up, buddy. I moved it down. Howdy. Okay, so obviously we got to play the Arbiter's Return here before I forget. Um, we'll hit face with it. Not that, not that worried. Um, and then we can throw maybe I think a blacksmith plus guard. Okay, 2 hits on the armory. Not that big of a deal. And I think just to really solidify, we can do this. That way we can keep our Robins out longer. And he's dealing with a 3-7 rather than a 7-3. 7-3 is much easier to deal with, obviously. But I think he's more concerned with the T-Rex. Yeah. He's throwing everything he's got at our T-Rex. It kind of works. Kinda. Alrighty, let's do a bit of this. Followed up by a Craxus up here. Yeah, that should end the turn right there. If he wants to attack with Ranger on a Robins, he's gonna have to push his Robin. Actually, I don't think he can hit anything. Okay, but he can actually make some tricky maneuvers. That's not gonna kill me. No. Close but no cigar, amigo. Alright, so then let's move Robins down here. Castle Strike. Swordsman Strike here. Oy. Yeah, I'm gonna do it just for the memes. Kill off the Ranger with my long stick there. We'll play another Blacksmith and another Flux. Don't want to give him draw now. Let's wait if we can. Oh, I probably could have attacked the Robins when he was at 4. What are you gonna do? Alright, but I think this match has gone fairly well. Okay, there's a Flamestorm. Jesus, okay. A lot of things just happened on the board. I think that's what he needed to save himself. Yep. Oof. Can I get a burn? Oh, I do. I do get a burn. Nifty. Wow, okay, that went south real quick. Okay, there's a lumberjack. There's a scout. Whoo, everything's coming out now. That's fine. That is fine. Alright, so we'll do that. We'll do this. And we'll do this. At this point, I'm going to go through my Flux, really, and try to find any sort of burns I can. Although, again, Arbiter's Return could be coming out any second now, and that's going to change up the field a lot. Potentially, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, Bolt on Flux. Flux on Barb. Sacred Quest, Burning Sun, no heals. Flux Part 2. I can Forbidden Scroll. Forbidden Scroll the Flux back? No? Okay. think we can do this. It's kind of silly, but we'll do that. See if we can get any additional. Okay, there's an Arbitr's Return. So if he has an Arbitr's Return, then we have an Arbitr's Return. That's what I'm sort of just primarily worried about. He's probably going to play it now. And then, oh, if he can burn me with his massive hand. If he does that, then fine. I'll give it to him. No. Really? He doesn't have a heal in that big-ass hand of his? Alright, well, I guess well played. But yeah, that was sort of interesting. I didn't expect it to go that way. Yeah, so next game, I guess. Alright, match number 4. Look at that hand. Let's just get that away. Come on, you guys. No, you can't do that to me. Anyway, going up against MSN04, going, I think the same route as Just Yen. Although I think... Okay, well, he starts off with a Lumberjack. That's fair. Everyone can start off with a Lumberjack. That's not a problem. I think the problem is that what is he going to really follow up with in his next move? That really determines sort of a deck. If a guy plays Lumberjack on his first turn, that doesn't really evaluate a deck. That can, though. Unholy Altar, I mean, usually the consensus with that is that you could be facing an Undead deck or a Reanimate deck or still maybe an aggro deck, because Unholy Altar is just that good. We'll definitely, I mean, I definitely think we're going to see a change in that card within the next update. Hassan City Guard, okay, so I can probably assume that we might see a basic rush from this guy, unless that's the kind of general vibe I'm getting right now. He's kind of holding everything back, though, which is kind of a bit strange. You know, I don't know why he's doing the, fallback strategy. But we'll just kind of force him up a bit. Obviously, the Dwarven scoped Knight of Flowers is going to be a bit of a problem for him. The 4/6 with range isn't, what he wants to see, I imagine. But we're kind of not in a position to really do a hell of a lot either. The low card count we have is troubling. And the fact that he just has to sit back and watch his zombies, get produced, or and then just throw out something bigger later to really mess us up. It's no bueno. But he's not, again, doing a hell of a lot with his cards either, which is alright. I mean, I obviously think he could be holding his guys back for a Reanimate play. I mean, these guards have not moved. Okay, scratch that. That guy moved. But everyone else has sort of just fallen back. And I don't know really how come. So we'll do this. And we have to keep in mind that the School of Pyromancy is now, or Magic, I forgot Pyromancy is no longer a thing. We have to remember that that is out, so we could be seeing a bit of trouble from that. There's a Blacksmith, okay. That's fair. We have one of our own, so all's fair, I guess. But those guards really need to push up to actually make an impact, which he's not pushing at all. He's sort of just feeding, my knight zombies, which is fine, but is there anything else that guy can do? I mean, obviously, I put a School of Knowledge here. You have to push that, okay, or that. I mean, you gotta push the School of Knowledge. You have to, or else nothing's really happening. And with my kind of deck, with the setup I have now, leaving me to do this kind of thing is not what you want. You don't want that to happen. So let's do this. We'll put this up here. We'll throw a Blacksmith down here, and I think we'll call that a turn. I mean, I could clearly see right now, by the way this game is going, that he wants a Reanimate play. Yeah, okay. There goes one. There goes a guard. The Miner can't do a hell of a lot. Again, probably because he's sort of nervous about my, what you call it? I don't even know what it's called. Oh, my Knight of Flowers, that's right. Okay, we can do that. Can also do this. Push this up slightly. Just ever so slightly. I want to see how he reacts with his miner. The miner, again, has not moved. Neither has the guard. So right now, this is his sort of quote-unquote opportunity to play a reanimate. Which, you know, by this point, he probably will. The zombie won't regen into his into anything powerful. I think he probably knows that. So let's see it. Yep, there it is. Okay, 2 wraiths. Ooh, really? You're not gonna treat me a bit nicer there? Just 2 wraiths? Okay. Not what I was ready for, to be honest. I was hoping for something a little on the less strenuous side. Okay, make that 2 reanimates because he knows he's not gonna probably have another opportunity. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. Hmm. So I don't think we're in serious trouble. Not by any stretch of the imagination, I believe. What procs first? That or okay, that. I did not know that. Okay. Huh. So that also acts as a bit of a multiplier per se. You learn something new every day. You certainly do. Alright. So let's see how he takes this. He's got 2 wraiths still available. My Knight of Flowers is dead. Okay, Necromancy. I don't think that's the play. He should have attacked with the, well, he did push everything back, so I think that's sort of a mission accomplished. He wants to push my, okay, so, ooh. I think looking at it now, we're in a bit of a situation. There's a lot of elements coming from all around us. Yeah, a lot of elements. Okay. So let's do this. Pop your School of Pyromancy. You can't go there. That's fine. You come down here. Let's throw a barbarian up here. Okay. Alright, I think I'm in a weird position. I definitely am. Cause it's not often I face reanimate decks. So that and I'm thinking in my head, what's the best way to deal with them? Cause he's got 2 buffed wraiths, but I took out his Pyromancy because that's probably the most challenging thing to deal with. The whole explosion that gets multiplied. You know, the explosion and fear multiply. In the sense that as soon as a wraith hits, he does an explosion attack, and whoever is caught in that explosive attack also has to get, you know, feared back. So it's an interesting interaction, and I'm pretty sure he's packing chain to go with this thing. It's just a matter of what he's, you know, what is he gonna do? Because I don't know if he's that experienced with the deck himself to really know how to play this kind of stuff. Because we can see he's pushing back a lot of things. Okay, there's a White Knight. Okay. Although it does kind of make me fear he's got a Rakanoth, maybe. That's still a possibility. Alright. Let's do this. We'll tell you to piss off. Bring out an armory. Oh, I won't even get killed. I was hoping the lumberjack was gonna get killed, but that's not gonna happen. And then we'll push up a flux, I believe. That's sort of the play. I mean, we can't. Okay, hold on. Let me just do something real quick before we get. Okay, so the fact that I think we can get punished by lightning hard is what sort of scares me in this scenario. Although it doesn't look like he's got the chain, or doesn't really know how to correctly pilot his deck to utilize it. Um, yeah, we're kind of just. I mean, he's got the card advantage, sure, right now, but we're getting cards from initial draw, plus these two emergent estates with the School of Knowledge. So, I mean, right now I think we're doing pretty damn good for ourselves right now. My prime worry is a Rakanoff play, but I don't think we can be. I mean, personally, I don't think that's going to be a huge issue for us. Okay. So it ends his turn by not doing much, just really a general dragon search play. We'll do this. We'll sort of capitalize on what's happening right now. We're going to do a Tyrannosaur Fear into everything. Or he could be just really waiting for us to make like the perfect chain, which props to him for waiting this long to do that. And then I guess we can probably put a Knight of Flowers down here. How's that going to fear? Yeah, that'll fear fine. But yeah, I mean, I think this guy's sort of. I mean, I don't want to say he's losing it. He's got an interesting setup right now for the board. Obviously, I see that Wraith up there. I'm thinking maybe he could Rakanoff us. Rakanoff us. That's the right terminology, right? Which it could be devastating, but he's dealing with a hell of a lot of other things on his base to really not. You know, he can't ignore what I'm throwing out right now. Okay, that was a good play. Swordsman kills off, you know, a bunch of things. Kills off my barbarian with the lumberjack. Didn't know he was running that. But he's got a flux on his face. Can he deal with the flux? Gonna go for the horseman play. Horseman's not gonna help him. So yeah, he wants to. He's trying to hold everything back at the moment. It's not working out, I think, for him all too well. All right, can we do? What can we do? Oh, I can't. My hand's full. Shoot. What do I want to throw out? Let's do this. Huzzah! This game is actually going longer than I expected it to. I think I'm just I feel like I'm just harassing the poor guy right now, which I probably shouldn't. Cuz I'm pushing everything on him right now. Like even if he plays a Rakanoth, sure it's going to take out my 4 defensive, but I can just throw everything else at him. Anything else? Another reanimate? Because that's not going to work if you play another reanimate. Okay, now it will work because you just sacrificed the horseman. But it took all of that to kill one of my 3 units. Wraith can probably trade with the other Knight of Flowers with the scope, which is probably what's going to, you know, he'll need to do that. But, okay, nope. He's going to trade with a guard, which he's going to get feared right back thanks to T-Rex's ability. So, if anything, you want to hit this flower. Oh, hey, Yarum! That's nice. That was good. That was good. You cut off my draw. Plus Salahar. Okay. No. Yeah, no, that's not what he needed. Yep, I fear him right back onto base. Yep, and he surrenders. Alright. So, a good match for our, you know, 4th. Not our final match, but our 4th was really... I think it just was drawn out. And I think we sort of harassed him in that end phase there. We just threw a lot at him, which is really good for the deck. But anyway, enough of that. We'll go into our final match here and see where Fluxschool finally places. Alright, final match here for Fluxschool, and look at these big dinosaurs that I'm not going to use for our first hand. Okay, that's fairly better. But that's okay. Interesting colors. Blue, yellow. Don't really see those too often, although I can figure what that actually is hiding. The good old war party that everyone knows and hates. Um, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, okay. Getting aggressive. That's fine. I could be slightly aggressive too. What are you gonna hit? You gonna hit the books or you gonna hit the castle? Wanna cut off my draw or you wanna I mean okay, yeah, obviously he's gonna cut off my draw. What kind of stupid question is that? Okay, Salahar Part 2. Interesting choice there. We'll throw out a Witch Doctor to say hello. I mean, we're not seeing a whole lot from. I mean, obviously, I think he's playing a war party here. That's what my assumption is. Oh, not the target you wanted. Um. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh, we can do that. I'm like, wait, what do I play next? I can easily just play Knight of Flowers. But if he is playing the War Party, which is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, don't hit the... Thank you. If he is playing the War Party, we're going to have to just push him now. Let's see how he deals with that. We'll get the School of Knowledge draw going. Double draw. He's going to want to focus his attention on that. But I don't think he's had the resources for a war party soon. There's a Rat King. Hi, buddy. Okay, that's interesting. Didn't expect to see that. Okay, plus Inspire, so he'll get an additional Sniper and Questing Knight for his troubles. That's fine. Here's what we can do. Yeah, plus Pegacorn. Reason I'm not going Southport Captain and Mugging is that, you know, for every gold gain I draw a card, so this wouldn't add up, you know, not adding up to 5 gold here for a 5 draw. It's just going to be 2 draw, or really 3 if you count the additional draw. But I think we have him in a good position here. I think. We'll see. I'm pushing down a Robbins and Pegacorn with him only using... Ooh, okay. That's going to do him... That's going to do him a little bit of a favor. Can he follow up, though, with anything? Can he take out the Robbins? No. No, I can't. Whee! That's a lot of draw. It's a lot of draw and a lot of cards. Okay, then we'll freeze you. Then what? Then what? Then what? We'll probably do this. I'm gonna try and push like this. I'm kind of worried because he probably has chain, but I think right now we're pushing him at a good position. I think we froze his sniper basically, and then we're pushing. Oh, Wind Mage. See, that would have been a good chain position, I think, right there. But I don't think he can follow up because, you know. All right, fair enough. You threw down a little trap for us, Trappy Poo. Let's do this. Actually, we'll mug that. And then we'll Dwarven Scope Craxus if he's got the Might of the Minotaur, which I think he does. Yeah. We'll still kill him. I think. Can he kill us, though? No, he can't. Sweet. Alright. And then... Following up, we'll place down another Blacksmith, I guess. Push some guys up and around a bit. And then follow up with a Lumberjack down here. Alright. So I think he must have had some sort of winds deck going on or something, because I don't exactly know. Or a freeze deck. I mean, Frozen Tundra was somewhat working out here and there, so I can see why, if anyone wanted to replicate it. Um, let's see, what do we play now? Oh, we could just do a, how much is Arbiter gonna, oh, Arbiter's gonna get, yeah, we'll do that then. There we go, takes out the Yenaroth without any worry, and we healed up our castle back to 18. So that's a win. So I think they might have had a war party in there for us, I think. Judging by what he just threw out. But right now he's in, oh, actually, no. Yeah, no, he's facing lethal right now. So how's he going to get out of this one? He's got a Forbidden City. He's going to discard a card thanks to the other effect of Forbidden City. What else you got? Lumber, okay. Plus Temple. So he takes out one of the Hassan City guards, which is good. He needs to do that. Plus additional draw. Can he follow up with anything? Questing Knight takes out the second guard. Alright, so he's still in this matchup. I'll give him that. So let's see what we can do. We'll probably throw out a Pegacorn onto face there. Move the Lumberjack up ever so closer. Oh, you know what we can do? We could probably just do this. There we go. Pegacorn on face. Huzzah. I mean, obviously the chain's going to be a bit of an issue, but I think he knows how to deal with it accordingly. But we do have a scope on T-Rex, so if he does clear out our face right now, he's still going to be in trouble. Knight of Flowers. Okay, he's getting there. Arbiter's Return. Okay, he healed back the damage. Good, good. And took out everything there. Alright, that's fair. Fair enough. We'll hit that. We'll hit that. Flux comes out. What else? What else? Southport. Lumber. Book. There we go. Hey, Lumberjack gets pushed up further into the base. Oh well. But yeah, I think this is going to be the end for Siberti. I hope I pronounced that right. Apologies if I didn't. Hassan City Guards are going to take out Lumberjack and Southport, it looks like, thanks to the chain. Church as well to do a little bit of extra healing and a trap. So, yeah, it looks like the end for Siberti. Well played there. But that's going to leave us at 4-1. For June 2018 for Fluxschool. Not a total wipeout like the last two seasons, but still good enough. It's still majority. As we get placed at 3191, even higher than the previous season, almost at 3200. I might want to experiment that maybe in a live stream at some point to see if I can get that higher. But overall, a great showing from the Fluxschool deck for, just another great season overall with the Fluxschool. With that being said, guys, that's going to end off today's ranked with red for the Fluxschool deck. Again, another great showing by the deck to end off at a even higher rank than the previous season. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like on the video, share with your friends, of course, comment down below your thoughts on the Fluxschool deck or today's matches in general. And while you're down there, if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Help show your support to the channel, help us grow, all by clicking that subscribe button at no additional cost to you. So, with that being said, guys, until next time, stay gaming.